dear students. I welcome you all for today's discussion on significance or importance of principles of management. In the second model, principles of management, already we completed both Fayol principles of management and Taylor's principles, and in previous class already we have completed discussion on techniques of scientific management. Now let us come to know the significance or importance of principles of management. So here significance or importance of principles of management means the necessity or importance of scientific principles of management and 14 Henry Fayol's principles of management for day-to-day activities of the organization. Here the question is, does principles of management or is really the scientific management or Henry Fayol's principles of management very important to the organization? So to this question we say the answer yes, both scientific management principles and Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management very important. So the Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management we apply on resources. We need to delegate authority, we need to maintain equality while rendering services, and we need to maintain proper system, proper organizational structure, and to satisfy employee, to retain employee, to increase employee morale towards the organizational work. At the same time, scientific management is very important to prove efficiency in day-to-day production functions. To increase quality output, we use scientific management in day-to-day productions. So both Henry Fayol's principles and scientific principles of management very important to all type of business organizations. Let us come to know the importance of principles of management, I mean the importance of both scientific principles and general principles of management in day-to-day activities of the business. The first one is provide useful insight to managers. Provide useful insight to managers means both scientific principles and Henry Fayol's principles provide certain guidelines, ideas, instructions and practical knowledge, both theoretical and practical knowledge to the managers to handle day-to-day situations, to handle very critical conditions, to handle complicated situations in the organization. Means totally scientific principles and Fayol's principles very important to solve organizational problems and to take better decisions and very effective decisions in the organizations. Totally the scientific principles and Fayol's principles provide practical knowledge to the managers of the organization to generate and formulate certain plans and ideas to go ahead with day-to-day activities. So this is the main importance or the necessity of principles of management to the organization, especially to the managers. So managers become very intellectual, managers become very active, managers become very successful in their day-to-day activities through implementation of Fayol principles and scientific principles. That is, provide useful insight to managers means provide knowledge, ideas and plans to the managers to handle all the resources towards attainment of organizational goals and objectives. Dear students, second one is optimum utilization of resources. Optimum means maximum utilization of resources without wasting of resources, right? So here to maintain zero wastage, to maintain effective flow of work in the organization, for the proper utilization of man, material, machinery, equipments and technology means all the inputs of the organization towards production of products, we need scientific management. So totally the maximum usage of available resources, we need scientific management, right? Especially in the factory, with respect to the productions and operations management, we use scientific management for the optimum and maximum utilization of available resources towards organizational goal attainment in order to prove efficiency and effectiveness in day-to-day production function. Next, third one is scientific decisions. So we use scientific management principles, right? Science not rule of thumb, harmony not discard, cooperation not individualism, and development of each and every person to the greatest efficiency. All these very important, right, for the growth of the organization. Here the point is, the concept is scientific decisions to take very effective, very systematic, very proper decisions through cause and effect analysis, through experimentations, through observations, right? To take very perfect, very accurate, very efficient, very proper and well decisions in the organization. Well decisions in the organization, we need scientific principles as well as Henry Fayol's principles. So both Henry Fayol's principles and scientific principles of management, right, create and support scientific decisions, right, support to take scientific or very systematic, very accurate and very effective decisions in the organization to overcome day-to-day problems. Next one is meeting changing environmental requirements in the organization. So here scientific principles are very important to bring changes within the organization, to change plans, policies, to change communication channels, right, to change the internal organizational structure, system, method, right. So everything totally to design and redesign the internal environment of the organization as per the external change, we need scientific principles as well as Fayol's principles. Next one is fulfilling social responsibility. So scientific principles are very important. Both Fayol principles and scientific principles are very important for the stakeholder satisfaction as well as satisfying customer and general public by providing quality products and by providing, right, basic requirements, by, right, operating eco-friendly business, totally for fulfilling social responsibility through giving quality product, through eco-friendly business, through creating job opportunities, through development of infrastructure facilities, right. We can fulfill the social responsibility, right. To fulfill social responsibility, so principles are very important and very essential. So without principles, we cannot prove efficiency, right, and we cannot get the profit without principles. So if we get profit, right, we can concentrate on fulfilling social responsibilities. So to fulfill social responsibilities, both scientific principles and Fayol's principles are much useful. Next one is management training, education and research, right, to go ahead with continuous experimentations, continuous survey, continuous inventions, innovations, and providing, right, very effective training and introducing, right, latest technology, right, job enrichment, designing and redesigning of jobs, right, bringing sophisticated technology to the organization and sending employees, right, more number of times for the training, right. So this is all possible, and educating employee, right, supporting employee for higher educations. So this is all possible through scientific management, right, development of each and every person to the greatest efficiency, right. The fourth scientific principle, right, concentrates on management training, education and research. So scientific principles are very important to promote proper training, employee education, and to concentrate on continuous research, inventions and innovations in the organization in order to meet customer requirements. Dear students, this is about importance or significance of principles of management. So here, to discuss this topic, we should consider both, means implementation or uses of both 14 principles as well as scientific principles in day-to-day functions of the organization. If we use, right, both scientific principles and physiology principles in the organization, we can expect, right, provide useful insight to managers, optimum utilization of resources, and principles very beneficial and useful to take scientific decisions in the organization, meeting changing environmental requirements, I mean to change internal environment as per the external change. And next one is fulfilling social responsibility, means satisfying stakeholders, wealth maximization, and providing quality products, creating more number of job opportunities and development of infrastructure facility, and finally to give proper training and encouraging education, employee education to improve their skills, ideas, and finally to go ahead with the research, inventions, innovations, and other developments. Thank you, students. Thanks for watching. Do share, subscribe, and comment.